Welcome back to the Scrum. September 9th.
Nice.
9/9/2020. The
Nine.
nines. The Gretzky.
Dude, throwing up the nines, bud.
We're in the Gretzky day month day.
So now we're going to spend the whole episode breaking down Gretzky's career. He was
and how
drafted.
His records
and...
are not error adjusted, and it's all bullshit. Nah.
Ovechkin's always been better.
Let's start with the hockey. Start with the
hockey, dude.
Let's start with the playoffs. We don't even have it on the schedule, but let's just start with the playoffs. Really, just throw a fucking curveball at
For
Jacob
real.
here. Vegas shut out Dallas last night 3-0.
3-0.
That series is at 2-0 Vegas.
That is
Or
at
1-1?
1-1. I think Dallas
1-1?
won like 1-0 the first game.
I couldn't remember.
No Reeves, and I believe Marc-Andre Fleury was in that, wasn't he?
No Reeves in that game?
No, he was suspended. Remember for his.
Was that the game? I thought he was suspended the last game.
No, he was. I'm talking about game one. Was what I was referring to.
Reeves was suspended. Yeah. He was not in that game. He played last night though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I would say. Yep. So that happened. And on the topic of Vegas, I saw on Twitter today. You know, they don't mean nothing, but the contract talks apparently are starting with Leonard's camp in Vegas, and you know he might want to stay there. Seek a longer term. It makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, not even that Fleury's been playing bad, but Leonard has been the better goalie for them through these.
It's just like the timing works out better for Leonard. It's not anything against Fleury. It's
and he's
younger
than
Fleury. He's younger. The timing. It's perfect timing for him to step out and for Leonard to step in. It's one of those things.
And it feels like he's been looking for that security for a while now. It's like he wanted to stay in New York.
Bro,
they sent him out. Yeah, they sent him to Chicago, and it felt like, I don't know, at least what I was reading, quotes and stuff that would come out, like he was down, like, yeah, I'm ready to play here. If they want to sign me, they send him over to Vegas. He seems to fit Vegas perfect, though. You know what I'm saying?
He does. Big, he reacts really well with the fan base.
I know, kind of a big personality. Yeah, he's good. It's good.
For sure. You love to see it.
So is Fleury, though, in that regard.
I feel like he's a great fit anywhere, though, right?
Yeah. Come to the Hurricanes, Fleury. Come on over.
Now, there's something. Everyone's talking about Anderson, dude. I'll take a Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah, definitely take a Marc-Andre Fleury. A perfect bridge.
I give up a little bit for Fleury. That's just it, man. Fleury ain't long for this league, though.
Yeah. I don't feel that we're looking to get a guy for the next 8 years anytime soon either. So another bridge situation in Fleury could be interesting. We'll get to that, though.
It's interesting. And then looking over on the Lightning, everyone's like, oh yeah, the Trotz's system, fucking the Islanders are hard to play. Fuck out of here, dude, man. Brayton Point, motherfucker.
Within the first shot, he just skates by the defense, cuts the front.
It was like me in threes last night.
You were eating in threes, dude.
I was going off, dude. I was kind of tilted. It was on a little bit of some fuck this shit.
Dude, you were going pretty hard.
Let's keep it a full buck for all you sweats. No one is trying on this side of the table. Not a single soul. Since day one, season 1, game 1, ain't nobody trying on this side of the table.
And it's every time we draft, every time you draft the team for us, I'm always like, man, I hope we don't get, because you see some of the guys in this league. I'm like, I hope we don't get some guy who's way too serious about it. And I don't know if maybe these guys are, and we set the vibe so quickly. Like, we get on the chat, but yeah, this is fucking bullshit, right? Everyone hates this. And like the whole team is like, oh, okay, I see what we're doing here. We're gonna talk.
You saw
shit.
Season 3, I'm learning, right? And it didn't really, not that it changed anything, but I asked. This time I said, all right, what's the deal, guys? Are we trying? Are we not trying? What's the deal? You tell me, and I'll be down, but what are we doing? Are we sweating or are we not sweating?
And I'll tell you how many games I'll show up for because directly as a result of how you want to play.
Yeah. But nonetheless, last night, I'm saying I just had to throw my weight around a little bit and just let these motherfuckers know that shit. We still lost both games, but that's literally neither here nor there.
First game,
it has nothing to do with anything.
First game we should have won, if we're being honest, dude. We got real lazy at the end and let in that goal, the same cross crease they were trying.
Because it was OT loss, was it not?
No, it was literally like less than 5 seconds before the end of the third or some shit like that.
Oh, shit. Was it tied?
Somebody left their defensive assignment wide open.
So I was on the phone at that point, right? And
it wasn't you.
No. I was on so I was on the phone, right? And I got my guy covered. I'm on the phone playing great defense. Feeling good about it too, right? And all I can do in just silence, just disappointment and silence is, whoa, the guy was wide open, bro. No,
And he
all good.
wasn't for most of the play until he needed to be covered, and
You got
then
ADD, son? Like, what's this?
people be floating. People be floating. Not me. It
Dude,
wasn't my guy.
I don't know.
I had
I
the
know.
point man. You know,
He
I
knows
just
who I'm talking
yeah.
to. He never will watch this,
He'll
so it's
never
all
see
good.
it, dude. Maybe he hears me
Not that
talking
he
shit
doesn't
from the
fuck
other
with
side
us.
of the door.
We're all great friends. He just is no, actually, that's not it. It's because he's a bad friend. That's
It's
why he won't
exactly
watch
what
it.
it is, dude. He's a fucking bad friend. Would never listen
He's
to
a
the
worst teammate.
content. Yeah. Wonders why we have no
Floating ass.
chemistry, dude. Never fucking listens to us, dude. It's ridiculous.
For real.
But yeah, the Islanders smacked the shit. Was like 8-1.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Kucherov and Point each had like 5 points. Did you see that play by Kucherov? It was on one of his goals where he turned the stick blade over, and dude, it was doing that.
The game one, they were toying with him. I mean, game one, they were just toying with him. Game Tuesday night.
Yes, you gotta hope they don't
Tuesday
get
night.
Too confident. You know,
that would be the worst thing the Lightning could do, bro.
Yeah.
This is a team that, like, look at the fucking Columbus series. You don't think they weren't in that too confident? Just like by the outcome. I mean,
and
they
coaching,
thought they were really sweet.
Yeah, and coaching's is where teams get recentered. Like, okay, it's all about next game and fucking Trotz.
I feel like all we've been talking about as far as like coaches in danger of losing their jobs, John Cooper's at the top of that list. And with that game one alone, as much as we're only talking about how, the system is what is doing this for the Islanders, okay, well then checkmate, or you know what I'm saying? Fucking Cooper's no punk.
No punk. And he's
like, hey, I'm not here for job security.
And they're so stacked, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah, on top of that. Imagine if they got Stamkos back.
Dude, if they make
how about Hedman too?
Oh, playing his ass off, man.
Playing his ass off. And you can see now you have a little bit more focus, right? Less teams.
Yeah.
Less studded defensemen on the ice. And a lot of people call him overrated. A lot of people of those guys who are in that top, you know what I mean? But a lot of people give Hedman flack for just being this big, big guy who's just in the thing. And they, all these analytic folks will fucking, this guy, bro, just watch him play.
Dude,
just watch him play.
Gross, dude.
He's graceful. You can't be that big and graceful, but Victor Hedman just somehow figures it out.
For real. He's like Chara's size, but just skates so much better.
But offensively, like Torrey Krug.
Yeah. No, it's so gross. So gross. But yeah, I mean, the Islanders, though, no, not a team to sleep on. Like, I don't think it's going to be a sweep of a series. If it was, I would almost be disappointed. But after game one, I mean, how do you not pick the Lightning to go all the way to the Cup, dude?
100%. I mean, let's say the Lightning just dismantle the Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just like the Cup favorite?
I think that depends on who come. I think it depends on if Vegas wins, I think Vegas might be the favorite. I think if
Vegas
Dallas
is
wins,
the team to beat.
Tampa would be the favorite. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But that's enough. We've dwelled on these playoffs. That's enough.
Watch him. Just fucking watch him. It's crazy. Yeah. It's been crazy.
Game 2 tonight. The Hurricane shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they're back in.
Pesci for Freddie.
That's what keeps circulating. I think it'd be a terrible trade.
I'm so tired of seeing it. People are like, I mean, rumors are rumors. Like, it's okay to share a rumor, but like, you don't have to give your really, really bad opinion on that rumor. You know what I mean?
But here we are.
Like, it's
giving all really bad opinions.
No, I'm saying like, right. But what I'm speaking towards for sure. But like, we're always giving bad opinions. That's neither here nor there.
RMO.
But I guess what I'm saying is like, in terms of like people's like dialogue, like just like I don't know, man. Come up with a different speculation. Like you don't have to like, push out this like other really bad fucking idea. You can come up with your own bad idea. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Speaking of
in regards to trade rumors.
Speaking of bad ideas, because I think that would be a terrible trade for the Hurricanes. Like, even we want to get into the skill of it all, just from a money perspective. I think that is, depending on the other moves around it, I think moving Pesci for Anderson would just be a bad money move.
I saw some dipshit tweet out a Leafs fan page of some kind was like, if the Leafs do trade Anderson for Pesci, they don't have a backup plan in place, so they'll have to figure that out. It's like, well, then they're probably not going to trade him, are they? Like, Like, what the fuck are you saying? How can you say one thing and then say something that immediately, yeah, immediately
guys,
contradicts it?
kicks in the meeting room door. It's like, guys, we don't have a backup plan. And they were like, fuck, just like weeks of work.
We've been so busy on trying to trade this guy, we never even thought about who was going to replace him. We should fire ourselves.
Who's this guy?
Fucking
Get him in
idiots.
here. We need to get him a job. But another interesting, which I think we've talked about it before, but I've seen it come back up, trade rumor I was going to ask you about is the Pesci for Line A. You know,
I'm not a big hater of that. I'm not a hater of it. I don't want Pesci to go by any means, but if that means getting a Patrick Line, who I feel like is one of the most underrated goal scorers in the NHL,
I think,
which I feel like isn't a big statement, but like he is. Like people shit on him so bad.
Yeah. I don't know if I would do that though, man. I don't know if I
like
want
38 goals in 60 games this year or something.
I know, but it's just he doesn't play defense very well, and I kind of see it. I was reading
the Canes need him to.
Well, the Hurricanes.
You got to cover the system does. You got to cover your guy, but like I'm in terms of, I mean, yeah, the system really plays to that for sure. But like, dude, come on.
No,
the depth.
I like Line like having that goal scoring ability would be sick. But then also I look at it kind of with the Anderson situation where the money of it does it because Pesci is on a $4 million deal for like another 3 years. Line, I think I read today, if we got him, his contract would come up the same offseason as Dougie and Svetch, which is just like that
isn't that next year?
Yeah, he's only got a year. He's
got
a year. Remember, he had a
signed to a bridge.
Yeah, remember he got signed to that 2-year, like was like $6 or $7 million deal. It was during that same big offseason where everybody was holding out. He got that 2-year bridge, and it comes up the same year as Svetch and Dougie, which is that is a brutal offseason of money.
You get a cup with him. You fucking you fuck with him on restricted free agency. He holds out, but you definitely lock up Svetch and then you trade him. Offer sheet, whatever, bro. Let's let it happen. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess what I'm saying is in terms of like what you can make up for, and I'm speaking very like wholly about it. Like what you can make up for in a Line A is acceptable for what you lose in Pesci. That's to me the like all as far as I'm looking at it because I don't think it would happen. I think it's too big of a loss for Winnipeg, and I think we would be a little foolish to give up Pesci for what his salary currently is, especially given like you're talking about. We talk about Dougie and Svetch. You got to sign those guys. Like I feel like we can't afford to take on big dollar contracts with any kind of term, whether it's about to come up and have to re-sign them at the same time or just longer periods. We can't afford any of that right now. We have too big of guys we got to lock up.
Yeah, we got a lot of homegrown talent you got to pay. And yeah, I don't Dougie. See because I kind of see Line A like the same kind of player as Skinner was when he was on our team, just in the like goal.
If he's on our team,
let's say goal scorer, offense. You know, he's not going to be shutting anybody down. I don't know about his penalties and stuff, but we already saw that Skinner and Brindamore did not work. Like right when Skinner was traded and Brindamore came out saying all that stuff about it'll send a message on what we're looking for in a hurricane and things like that. I just kind of see Line A working out the same way, and he seems like such a young, emotional, streaky guy. If he's in a place where he doesn't feel like he's comfortable, then
I agree.
I don't think we get like the 38 goal seasons and stuff, honestly.
That's an excellent point, and I agree. New Xbox.
Dude. Looking like
new Xbox.
Looking like one of your monitors, dude. Looking like one of your fucking speaker monitors, dude.
that thing's a chonker. You can pre-order that bitch the 22nd. It like comes out in like early November.
Is it?
And yeah, that's like I think those are things you can definitely pre-order the 22nd, but the price is only speculated at what was
I think it's official. I think they officially like announced the.
Is it $599?
It's I want to say
was it $499?
The big one is $499, and then their Xbox Series S, which is like their digital only. There's no disc drive. It's scaled back specs and all that. It's only $299.
Which
I mean that's for what you're getting, like
it's a
you're
bargain
getting,
gamer deal.
yeah,
It's a bargain gamer deal. That's
like
how
because
much the fucking Xbox One is now. Like,
yeah,
at like with like a little bit of shit on it. Like,
yeah, yeah.
for
No,
sure, that's a good price point.
it's real good price point,
$500 for the new Xbox is amazing. I mean,
and it's
I
supposed
have
to
no idea what the
spec
new
better than the PlayStation too. I think from
allegedly.
performance standpoint, it's supposed to spec better, but we'll see.
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
definitely see.
I don't even want to get into like the whole console war.
Yeah,
So this is like an Xbox exclusive motherfucker you're talking to, but like I don't even, you know what I mean? I have no dog in that fight at the end of the day. Like
yeah.
PlayStation's got some dope exclusives. It is what it is.
That's always been the selling point to me, because
Yeah.
I was even thinking about until I saw these prices.
I think it was Tony X. Shouts out Tony X, verified St. Louis Blues fan on
Yeah,
Twitter. He had
good
tweeted
follow.
out something about like, you know, he's not going to get into the nitty gritty of which one's better. He's just going to buy both and not play them because he doesn't have time or some shit like that. I'm like, that's definitely the vibe I'm going for. I'm just gonna pick up both, like fuck it, and never play them.
Are you really
Never.
thinking about getting both?
Not at first, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
definitely not.
crazy.
That'd
I
be
don't have it
insane.
like that. But down the line,
Yeah,
I think just like with the quality of games that are coming out, and especially when you talk about the exclusives on PlayStation, like I think just like wanting to experience those games, like
yeah. Because I
not even on some
really,
like I gotta hook up PlayStation shit. Like no,
yeah,
I just want I want to play this game.
yeah. Because I really felt like I missed out on some really good games having the Xbox over,
Same.
like The Last of Us, both of those, the
God of
God
War.
of War game. Yeah, I mean, and just my love for Crash Bandicoot. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's just such
Yeah,
a
pretty sure you
classic
can get that
right
shit on
there.
Xbox now though.
Can
The
you?
old ones. The old ones, yeah. You can get like all those
Oh,
old
nice,
PlayStation games on Xbox
nice,
now. Some
nice.
old fucking Nintendo games you
But
can get on Xbox
now
now.
the Xbox is coming out with the new Fable and fucking they're coming out with a lot of new exclusives. Halo,
Halos, all that.
yeah. So
They released the multiplayer trailer and gameplay for Cold War, Call of Duty.
yeah,
A lot of interesting stuff. If you're a Call of Duty fan, the switch to back to Black Ops is going to be interesting. Like, a couple of things are kind of whack. Like to me, the worst thing that stood out was in Black Ops you got score streaks. So
mm-hmm,
as opposed to kill streaks in pubs, you'll get score racks up to get you your kill streak perks or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Uh, in this version, dude, they carry over through death. So if you die, they don't reset, bro. Talk about participation trophies.
That what? So,
So
but
you're
if you
so
die
you're grinding
twice,
towards the
will it
nuke
reset?
or whatever. You're grinding. I don't know. That's a good question. If you're grinding towards a nuke and you get killed, it doesn't reset. That next score, you can keep adding up your score to achieve that score streak.
That's awful system.
Now, apparently, there's counters, like certain score streaks can counter other ones. So I think that's going to be the
How they
kind of
balance
balancing
it.
it. But I don't know, man. I
What's the
don't know.
counter to a nuke, dude? You gotta.
I don't see that's any of those details. I have no idea about. But I don't know if I fucked with that.
Yeah,
But
that's interesting.
the dopest thing is that Warzone's going to carry, and this was always kind of speculated and pretty much confirmed that the timeline, the continuity of Warzone, Verdansk, and Modern Warfare right now is going to carry directly over into a Cold War. That's going to be badass.
Do you think is that going to be a separate map, or
It doesn't
does
sound
Infinity
like
War
it.
just like because this is
No, they're working. So
Treyarch?
they didn't. Yeah, it's Treyarch, and they didn't say outright, but in the whole live thing, they were saying they're working with other studio partners. So I'm pretty sure they're working with Infinity Ward to like
Mm,
make sure they don't fuck up the continuity of it.
okay,
So I'm
makes
pretty sure it's
sense.
going to be like maybe the same map, and they just do like, for example, like Far Cry New Dawn when they just like redid the map with the nuke shit. They're
Yeah,
just going to like do that. They're just going to like give it an apocalyptic
that'd be
overlay.
cool.
I
That'd
am
be cool.
totally speculating. I have no
That's
idea.
cool. And I
Might be a
mean,
whole new map.
all those studios are owned by fucking is it Activision that owns them all?
That's a good question. I honestly have no
There's
idea.
one company that owns all the like they it's like a whole thing to buy up studios and then you
Yeah,
dismantle
yeah,
them
yeah,
and
yeah.
take their workers to work on
Yeah, yeah,
Call
yeah.
of Duty. Like
That,
ever
that, that,
since it got popular. But I don't
that's a
know.
really good question. I have no idea. Activision might just be like a publisher versus a
Yeah,
developer.
you might be
That might
right.
be you know what I mean? So like, in that case, if they are shared, I don't think
It's
those
probably
two
just
have
like
anything to do with
EA,
each
dude.
other.
It's probably just fucking EA, dude. They own fucking everything,
Yeah,
dude.
they just got a stake in it somehow for sure,
These
bro.
motherfuckers, dude.
And speaking of video games, bro, we
Dude,
we got threes tonight.
yeah, fives
We
tonight.
got fives tonight, bro.
Dude,
I'm losing full.
we're gonna just go out on a limb here. I think we've said it before. there's too much hockey, man. If anyone's listening to this, 8 games a week is too many games. To
We're
have
like not even halfway done with the season.
to have
I'm over
only
it.
a 6-person pool and that many games in a week is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
It's an oversight. It's an oversight in the least, and that's no shade to Chris. Obviously, he's the one who pretty much orchestrated this last season almost entirely with the whole setup, and he did it very, very well thought out in terms of just like getting the shit laid out. Like times work, people are available, that all works. Definitely an oversight in the amount of time we would be spending together playing the fucking game. It's a lot of time spent. A lot of time spent. And the shitty part about it is that like the relationships within it have only devolved. Like it's not like motherfuckers are getting like mad cool and building friendships. It's just like
kind of hates
everyone's
each other.
tense and fucking mad and competitive and super fucking bitchy, and it's just like, bro,
it's like,
you
dude,
all are just talk about you guys are sad. Talk about motherfuckers that you guys are sad, bro.
Dude. Yeah. I can't remember if we talked about it on this or if it was like on the headset and stuff. But I know at the end of season 2, us, our main little squad, nucleus of people that play, we're kind of like, like, I don't know, kind of like, I'm not really that into this, but like, I still want to play, right? Like, because I still enjoy playing Chel. And then this season 3 happened, dude. Like, I was like, dude, fuck this, dude. I'm done. Like,
it sucked the life out of me. Like, it sucked the life out of me.
Like, so immediately, when people are taking it that seriously, I'm like, oh, I literally I don't have the time to devote to keep up with this, so I can't let myself emotionally get invested, because then I'm just going to get pissed that we're losing all the time, because fuck that. So I had to just like cut off from it completely. Like, I'm going to show
There's
up.
some lulls.
It's a good time in the chat every time.
But it's also, but it's lulls at like what it seems like their real experience. You see what I'm saying? Like, it seems like they're having a real interaction of some animosity. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe it's all just a troll. Maybe that's just like the slight generation gap. Because they're a little. Some of these guys are a little younger than you and I.
Yeah,
we're talking just like a couple years by some of them, but like just enough to where like it's just
some
all
a little
troll,
older than
and they
us,
just
dude.
Hey,
some a little older than us.
Hey, age ain't nothing but a number in this case, dude. You're talking maturity levels, just like that. Maturity levels and age have nothing to do with each other.
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah, if we've learned anything over time, those things have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, dude, it is rough. But we're definitely the coolest people there, though, dude.
Without a doubt. And the most
people
mature,
lagging out, and we're like, yeah, we'll just run it back, dude. We don't give a fuck. Like, we
never would happen. Couldn't be anyone else in the entire league.
People else are trying to get forfeits for people.
Did you mention we were up? Did you mention we were up?
We were winning at the time,
and then went into that repeat game like, whatever happens could not matter less, bro.
Yeah,
because
like halfway through,
we literally just gave up our W. We literally just gave up our W. Like, whatever else happens is irrelevant.
Let's just have this game end. Let's just all get off of this.
We should have been done. Like, it's not even a matter of like losing or winning. Like, this schedule thing should have ended by now. Is all I'm talking.
For real,
like, I got other things to worry about in my life.
For real, like those W's we got in Verdansk, dude.
We did get a dub immediately after in Warzone, so that's kind of all that matters. Talk about a regain.
Exactly.
So, well, Jacob, at trying to avoid a 30-minute plus scrum, I think we did exactly that.
I think so too. To the devastation of our fans.
Oh, they're devastated. They see that 30-minute timestamp like in the corner, and they just go, "I'm not clicking that."
Dude, they ignore the call from their parents, dude. They lock in. They get their Monster Energy drink, dude. Headphones, noise canceling headphones. Cut the lights off.
Hell yeah!
I got to get my hockey knowledge today.
I would honestly be uncomfortable if someone watched our stuff like that. I would.
Those are probably the only fans we actually have, like 3 people that are just real weird.
Like, anyone's watching anything like that, it's probably porn. So if they're doing that with our stuff too, it's like, yo, what's going on here? This ain't that kind of show.
There's gonna be a weird, uncomfortable third wall where this happens to somebody. What's up, dude?
Jacob. Where can people get up with us if they want to let us know that they masturbate to our content?
If you want to spank a bone to our faces, hit us up at Talkin Sauce Podcast, Talkin Sauce Pod, excuse me, no underscore respect.
Don't even know our own at.
Fucking it up. Over like 100
That
episodes.
cancellation Chel effort right there, bro. Raleigh Ferd effort on that one, dude. Holy fuck.
The league's so shitty. Like, we don't even want to be involved with hockey anymore. It's like, dude, we're done with it, man. But you can get me.
You guys have ruined the sport of hockey for me.
Strictly a basketball guy now. At Jacob, JAY_COBBB.
Disc golf.
Josh, where they get you at?
At Teebs, TABZZ.
And what's Dylan's stuff, dude?
You can get him at the Schwagtastic. Dude, fuck his at, dude. Fuck his at. You got me out here repeating this long, stupid ass string of characters. Dude, fuck it. We're dead in this bit today, dude. Like, we'll put that graphics up. We'll put the graphics up, but we're dead in this bit, dude. We're dead in it, and it's his fault with his stupid fucking Reddit username, dude. Had it up to here, bro.
Oh, fuck.